Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina, and I'm doing a love reading for the sign of Capricorn with regards to your love energy for the month of June 2019. Capricorn, beautiful people, guys. I hope you all are doing well. Your love energy cards are on my table at this point in time, guys, and what I see here is my table is filled with cards. I think in the last couple of days, whatever love reading I've been doing, yours have come out to be really massive for whatever reason, but that's what it is, okay? Your story, your love story is on my table, guys. Now, having said this, it is surprising that in your higher self, with regards to your significant other's energy, this person, a he or a she, is actually sitting in the devil's energy, and that is you, Capricorn. For some reason, instead of you sitting on this in this energy, it is your significant other sitting in this devil's energy in the upright position in here, and also with the high priestess card in the reverse. So they have got two major arcanas in here, guys. Okay, your significant other. Now, which tells me that the devil, is somebody who is very controlling in regards to whatever the person wants. Okay, they basically call the shots, and it is in their higher self. That's what they're trying to do as well. They're trying to call the shots, your significant other, okay? But at the same time, they're calling the shots just by being the devil, but they are not doing that in the right way because they're not using their intuition in the right way. So it's a very unbalanced energy of your significant other at this point in time. Okay, they have only got the control issue. They want to control, they want to dominate, they want to take things in their hand, they want to run the show in the way they think it's right for them. But at the same time, their intuition or their subconscious state or their conscious mind is completely blocked off. They are not enjoying. They are definitely not in that spirit of enjoyment because of their intuition having been blocked. And this energy of the devil have come into the forefront, guys. Okay, so it's not a very happy energy, to be honest with you, but that is what it is with your significant other. But at the same time, if you look at this card closely, of that of the devil, you will see, I've got to put my phone on silent. You'll see that this person is wearing the horns, the face is half covered and the eyes are kind of closed off. So, which means to tell me that this person is not looking at things in the right way, and that is why the intuition is blocked off. Okay, they are seeing only what they want to see, and that's what the control energy is of the significant other in your life, Capricorn, at this point in time. Okay, but at the same time, please note that with the devil energy, it also indicates that whoever this person is in your love zone, Capricorn, their power has been taken away. Okay, their individual power. That's what I mean to say. Not power as such, but their individual power that a person has, the authority, the self esteem, the confidence. That is something which is termed as individual power. And this person has been stripped from that individual power. And which is, of course, have left them kind of naked and feeling ashamed of what they are doing at this point in time because somewhere they have been exposed of their ruthless tactics, of their manipulative tactics, whatever they had been holding on to or are still holding on to at this point in time. But those are the tactics and those are the power that they have been using to manifest things for themselves. But at the same time, their individual power, which controls a person, that gives you the actual um, foundation of you being who you are, that particular power has been stripped off. Leaving this person, because if you see the card in here, the devil does not have any clothes on himself, okay? And the horns and the, the thing that is wearing on the head is kind of it's kind of closed his eyes, leaving his face only half exposed, which is telling me that there is so much of um, domination inside this person at this point in time. But this domination is not making this person happy. This domination is something that is burning within this person, not making that person happy. At the same time, with the intuition having been closed and blocked off completely, this person has been stripped naked of their own individual power, guys. And this is where this person is sitting in the month of June 2019, ladies and gentlemen, with regards to your significant other at this point in time. And there you go. And the reason why this is happening is because this person knows that this is something this person is doing um, intentionally. Okay, because they don't have that individual power, they are using other powers to manifest their control energy, but they are not being completely successful. And they know, the devil knows, that it is, getting near to the time when they will have to put this to an end. Right here, the tower. Okay, this kind of an energy, whatever this person is holding within themselves, this person knows that this is a very, very disbalanced kind of an energy that this person is holding, which will not move anything in their life. Forget about love. Okay, and that they know they will have to definitely put this problem to an end. But, at this point in time, that is the reason they are also kind of scared, guys. They are also kind of scared to put this to an end, to give it a tower moment, because of their, maybe, it's because of their pride, because of their ego, because of whatever lack of confidence, whatever they are holding in their higher self, they are not being able to completely destroy that and move forward because of their, my understanding is that their ego, and because they have been stripped naked of their own self confidence, they are trying to, gather that esteem, gather that power, but they are failing. They're not happy about it. And they know that whatever they're holding will not last for too long. That will come crashing down. And that is the reason they have temperance um, in the reverse position here, guys, which is telling me that they are not able to find a balance between the devil energy and their intuition, although they are subconsciously or consciously aware that this kind of a disbalanced energy is not going to help them, because right now they lack direction with the page of wand in reverse. They are procrastinating the tower moment, which they know, like I said, it's going to come very quickly, but they are procrastinating it. And that is creating this intense amount of conflict between the devil and the high priestess in reverse in here, guys. Okay, so their energy is absolutely in doldrums, unfortunately. Okay, your significant other, guys, your significant other's energy is not at all happy energy, and I'm very, very I'm feeling bad to say this, but what I see is what I tell you, guys. Okay, so at this moment they're not being able to take control of anything, neither of themselves, nor of you, nor of the love situation, because artificially they are trying to dominate the entire scene, but they know that they are not going to be successful, and that sooner or later, going forward, this devil energy will have to come to an end. This artificial power that they are trying to use will have to come crashing down. They cannot hold on to this for too long because their own individual power has already been taken away from them, guys, okay? And that is the reason they are feeling helpless, they are disbalanced, they are not finding the middle path, they are not finding any temperance, they are not finding any kind of harmony in their higher self at this point in time, which is what they are procrastinating, and it's creating conflict in themselves. Plus, at the same time, they are also not being able to move because they don't have that power at this point in time, guys. Okay. Now, as far as you are concerned, Capricorn, you definitely are aware of this energy because you want this love story to move. Okay, and that is the Nine of Sword energy, which is definitely keeping you awake in the night, guys. You're anxious, you are in anxiety, you feel hopeless about this entire situation, and there is a kind of trauma in your higher self because you want to bring back the Six of Cups happiness in your higher self, and you want it, it's already sitting there. But at the same time, because of your other half, beloved, current partner, spouse, whoever is sitting in your love zone, guys, is definitely not reacting to your love story in the right possible direction, Capricorn. Okay? And that is the reason, guys, you're quite sad. You are in grief. It's keeping you awake in the night. It's definitely not making you happy. It's giving you a hard time. You are trying to understand what you should be doing going forward from here, how you will be able to tackle this energy of your beloved, of your significant other, because you are kind of lost in this process, guys, okay? And at the same time, you too, because of this energy, you too, the Two of Pentacle in the reverse is telling me that you too have a disbalance in yourself. You feel overwhelmed with everything that's going on in your higher self, which is creating a disbalanced situation in your higher self, where definitely you are feeling extremely, extremely overwhelmed with everything that's happening to you at this point in time because you do not want it, guys. Capricorn, you have not asked for it, but it's your significant other who is reacting to this love story in such a way that is in turn giving you this anxiety, this hardship, the grief, the sorrow, where you are at the same time feeling exhausted with the Nine of Wands in reverse. You are tired of holding on to this kind of an energy, because at the end of the day, you wanted to definitely give birth to this beautiful love story with the Empress in here, guys. But again, with all these things happening in the higher self, it's not helping either this person, nor is it helping you, Capricorn. But that's what the higher self energy is in the month of June 2019. And that is the reason you guys in your higher self, even though you have the love, you want to bring back your soulmate connection with the Six of Cups. You want to give birth to that beautiful love relationship of your innocence, of your, dreams, of your fascination. Everything that you have manifested with your other half or better half, you want to give birth to that. You have that energy, Capricorn, but the other person is just doing the opposite in here at this point in time, which is in turn making you feel absolutely out of control as well, Capricorn. Okay? Now, with regards to your heart energy, guys, both of you, again, Even though both of you are in two very different energies in your higher self, but in your heart, you definitely want to end this. This is the death card in the upright. Whatever is going on, you want to end this, you want to stop this, you want to put a RIP sign over this issue right now, that is manifesting, to set yourself free from all this entrapment. The Eight of Swords in reverse. You want to set yourself free to move forward, but at the same time, you have to choose your direction. You have to choose the right cup. The cup, that direction, the road, the path that is going to take you towards this love story, to manifest this beautiful journey in the right possible way at this point in time. But again, because of all this, because you want to, both of you'll want to end this uh, kind of disconnectedness. You want to end this rivalry. You want to end this war in the higher self. You, at again, Nine of Wands in reverse. You are feeling tired. You're exhausted. You have kind of, your energy is kind of giving away, because in my understanding, Capricorn, if I'm not mistaken in here, guys, y'all have been fighting this. This is not a new battle, okay, that's coming up in here on my table. Maybe it hadn't been exposed for so long, but now that since it has been exposed, you're carrying back that past fatigue as well in your heart, because you have been going through this motion with with your current partner, your love spouse, whosoever is sitting in your love zone. It might have come to the surface today, or it's coming in the month of June, but this tiredness is not just because it happened now. This tiredness has been going on for quite some time, which is why in your heart energy, both of you guys are feeling fatigue, exhausted, tired, because you all are in that state, where you know that things will have to be sorted out, where things will have to work out, where things will have to come to light, where things will have to be settled, either mutually or with the right understanding, but for that you have to choose the right cup in order to do that, which is the back and forth energy of how I end this, of how we set ourselves free, of how we can choose the right path, is making you tired, very, very tired at this moment. Because in your heart, both you guys have the Knight of Wands energy, which is telling me, irrespective of all that is happening at this point in time, you all both want action. You all both want to be fearless. You all both want the adventure. You all both want to go forward in your love story, in your heart, guys. Okay? So everything is kind of happening. It's a very, very, what should I say? It's a very, this energy, there's so many energies together, is telling me that you guys are completely, y'all are not being able to take a decision. Absolutely not, because both of you guys are running in two opposite directions. One is going to the north and the other one is going to the south. But at the same time, y'all both in the heart energy, y'all are thinking of the same story. Y'all are thinking of the same story, because at this point in time, y'all are not getting the right direction. The Two of Wands in reverse. Y'all are not getting the right direction to choose your right path, like I told you. That's why there is so much of confusion, because both you guys are in the north and one is in the south. Okay, if you look at it that way. So therefore, y'all are not getting the right direction. Y'all are not being able to manifest this in the right way. And plus in your heart, there is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, where there is self-centeredness. Y'all are both thinking of yourself. What suits me? Okay, Capricorn, you guys are thinking of this. What suits me? Your beloved is thinking of this. What suits me? Okay. And also at the same time, there is a bit of jealousy for one another during this point in your heart energy where you all are not being very compatible with one another. But at the same time, more than jealousy, I would say that both of you guys are, your thinking is very, very focused only upon your understanding. You all are not thinking as partners. You're not thinking as people in love. You're just thinking about yourself in your heart. Okay. So that is the reason why you're not getting the direction as of this time in the month of June 2019, guys. In your soul energy, look here. In your soul energy, both of you know it's the Eight of Pentacles, guys. Okay? In your soul energy, you'll know that you'll have to work towards this. You have to work towards building this love relationship because this kind of a disoriented energy, disbalanced energy, um, scattered energy will not help to build the story back. So both of you have the Eight of Pentacles in your soul, where you know that you will have to really start from the scratch again. You will have to start from the bottom to build this love relationship back into what it was before or what you would like it to be going forward, guys. Okay. So in your soul, you're also going through that kind of emotion. It's bound to happen. Okay, because when your soul talks to you, when your heart talks to you, you know the heart is talking to you from a 3D point of view, but the soul talks to you from the 5D point of view. So the 5D is the most critical part of the entire story. So in your heart energy, you'll both know that this disruption can only be altered, or can only be rebuilt again by working hard, by building it back from the scratch, because something between the two of you has happened that has completely destroyed the good energies that you both were probably having before. Okay, so in your soul, that is what it is with the Eight of Pentacles, and then you have the King of Swords in the reverse in here, guys. Okay, which is telling me that both of you are trying to be a little bit manipulative as to how you can build this back. You're thinking about strategies. Okay, you're being a bit cruel. There is weakness. You all are both kind of, you know, I wouldn't say hating each other, but there is a loss of understanding. Okay, there is a loss of understanding here. So that is the reason. But again, you have the Page of Sword in the reverse. You know for sure, guys, both you guys, you'll know that whatever you do, however you feel, you cannot be all talk about it. It's time, it's getting close to the time of action. Okay, if you can be manipulative in your own way, but that's not really going to work for you because you know the truth. Both you guys know the truth. And all talk, it's like all play and no work makes Jack a dull boy. So all talk, all false promises, all false hopes, all false inspirations is not going to work for you, not going to work for you. So what you will have to do, what you are thinking, and what is going to be actually the real cause is all very clear in the three cards in here. You will have to start working again. You will have to start building it back. But again, because of the cruelty, because of the weakness, of course, it's bound to happen because both of you guys have got scattered energies. So, therefore, this kind of disruption in your soul is very, very obvious. It's bound to happen. But at the same time, that when it's time to move forward, you will have to come clean. You will have to tell people what you really think it is. You will have to communicate with your beloved. Your beloved has to communicate with you in the real way without all talks and no action. That's not going to happen for you, Capricorn. And both you guys are recognizing that. Okay, so whatever you are going to be doing, please note that it has to be a very clear cut, straightforward, something like the Queen of Swords energy, if I may say so. Okay, and for this, when this happens, that's when your soul will start to regain back its balance, to see the fulfillment of your wishes in the right way with the Nine of Cups. And that will be possible, guys, is only when both of you guys in your soul can leave that grief behind with the Five of Cups in here. Very clear, okay, very clear energies, guys, because at this point in time, both of you guys are running in the wrong, I mean, both, I wouldn't say wrong, but it's kind of very distracted energy, scattered, so both of you guys are at the same time kind of, it's an ego battle now, it's more like an ego battle. An ego battle, it's more based on truth, not on false hopes now. That's what the story is. It's more based on your truth that needs to come out from your beloved, from you, so that both of you guys can work together in harmony. No more false illusions. Because your past energy, Capricorn, is the magician in the reverse, where you know that you have been tricked by your better half, guys. Okay, you have been tricked. That's a magician in return, in reverse. Okay, where there were only illusions but no actions. Things were told to you. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I will give you this. I will give you that. This, that, and so on and so forth. But in reality, when you actually step down into the real zone, you found that it was all illusions, all words and no actions, guys. And that's where you feel tricked. And that is the reason why all these things are happening in your higher self at this point in time. With again the Five of Swords in the reverse, guys. With trickery, you have lingering resentment of what has happened, Capricorn, with you. Okay? And therefore, you have the desire, you definitely have the desire to reconcile on this, to forgive the past, but again, you don't want to repeat that mistake here again in your higher self. So that is the reason. Let's get a connecting card between your past energy and your higher self energy in the present today. Now it is very clear, okay? But it's not that you guys are kind of, being vengeful about this trickery. Y'all are not being vengeful. Y'all are not trying to fight this trickery or the illusion that the other person had done with you. You are trying, you have that energy. You had that energy before as well, where you have forgiven the trickery, guys. You have forgiven, you have reconciled with the trickery in the past as well. And you said, okay, that's what it is. So that is what it is. We can move forward from here. But now your connecting card is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which is being charitable with one another. It's going to be a give and take now. Okay? You have already gone through this process, Capricorn. So now you don't want any trickery. You don't want any false hopes. You don't want any illusions. Now it's going to be very clear cut, straightforward, simple, absolutely crystal clear. That's what you're looking at with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. If you are going to give me the truth, I'm going to give you back the truth. It is exactly this kind of an energy between you and your beloved that's connecting your past to your present higher self, guys. Very clear cut approach, Capricorn. Very, very clear. In your physical world, in the present times, in the 3D, you have the Two of Cups, which is telling me that your love is still there. Just because of all these issues, you haven't lost out on the love, guys. it's very much there. You have forgiven the person before, you're willing to forgive the person today too, but provided you can see the real love come forward to you, Capricorn. You're very, very clear about this. You're not going to do anything unless you can feel the true love in your physical world. You're not going to move. Okay, because let's take a connecting card between the Two of Cups and the higher self in here to see what is that you are really trying to desire here. But what I understand is that your love, you are still willing to bring back everything. I'm going to take this here. Just one of them that flipped over here. You're looking for justice, Capricorn. There you go. When the love comes to you, you will receive it, but provided you get true justice out of this Two of Cups. No more trickery, no more illusions, no more false hopes, no more duping each other. It's as simple as that. It's very, very clear cut approach, Capricorn. It's very, very clear cut approach. Absolutely, absolutely clear cut. You get justice in love, you will move. You don't get justice in love, you're not going to move, Capricorn. Your going forward energy again is you're thinking about yourself in the 3D with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You're thinking of yourself, how you can manifest things for yourself, guys. Okay? Because if the other person is not going to work in the right direction, you don't want to waste time on this, Capricorn. That's your energy. I'm not going to kill myself because you are messing up my life. I'm going to keep continuing. I'm going to continuing. What am I saying? I'm going to continue doing what I want to fulfill my own wishes. Okay, I'm not going to wait for you to come and fulfill or fill my 9 cups of happiness. That's your attitude going forward in the month of June 2019, Capricorn, in the physical world. Okay, which is a very clear, direct message. There you go. Okay, that if you can free yourself in the right possible direction, you come to me. The Eight of Swords in the upright. Okay, and that's when the lovers in the reverse, that's when I'm going to give you back everything that I owe you. But if you're not going to free yourself, and you trick me into believing that everything is hunky-dory, I'm not going to get tricked anymore. That's what your attitude is. So you free yourself, buddy, from the devil's energy. Give it a tower moment. Open your intuition. Do what you have to do and come to me. Free yourself and come to me. And that's when I'm going to give you back my love in the right direction. And that is exactly what, otherwise, I'm going to only work for myself. That's your attitude, Capricorn. Otherwise, I'm going to work for myself. I don't care. Whether you're here with me, holding my hand, not here with me, not holding my hand, whatever, I'm not obliged to you. I'm not dependent on you. I'm going to take my own things into my own world, and I'm going to manifest my own happiness for myself, Capricorn. You have taken a very strong stand in your love life in the month of June 2019. Your environment, Capricorn, is the Four of Cups in the reverse, which is this awakening that you have got from the environment, guys. Okay? It's very amazing. It's extremely amazing how you have got this. And that is what you are holding on with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, guys. You're holding on to that strength of wisdom that has come to you from the environment. Okay? You have just kind of, like one fine day, you have got up and told yourself, what is going on? It's not helping me. It's not really helping me. I'm being fooled. I'm being duped. I'm being tricked. I have been tricked before, and I'm not going to repeat the pattern once again. And that is the wisdom you're holding on to But at the same time, of course, from the environment, it's kind of a lack of passion to follow this love story for you. You have no motivation until things set right in the right direction. You have no motivation with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You have no motivation to move forward. You are uninspired. You are kind of like, it's my way or the highway now. Not my way or the highway in the sense that I'm the dictator and you follow my orders. No. We come to a point of mutual understanding, and that's when things are going to roll. We are not going to play around with one another. We are not going to waste one another's time in, fixing problems, in trying to, help you or do certain things. But you have to come clean and tell me what you want. And that's when, the truth be told, we are going to move forward in the right direction. Until then, my environment is not giving me permission to move forward. I'm uninspired to move forward with you in this love story. And that is the awakening that you are holding on to from the environment in this period of time in the month of June 2019. Wow, Capricorn, you guys rock. You have taken the bull by the horn. That's what I would like to tell you right now here. The bull by the horn reminds me of the devil here, right here. Okay, look at this. I said this, but it's a horn over there. Okay, you have taken the bull by the horn. There you go. Now, your hope and fear is the Knight of Sword energy in the reverse, guys. Your hope and fear is that you will find direction, because right now you don't have any direction. Okay, and also, there is very much of unpredictability in your love area. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know whether this love is going to really last for you, whether this love is going to vanish from your zone. There is unpredictability here. Okay. And also the fact that, you are kind of disregarding the consequences. And that's your hope and fear, that if this love is not there, what am I going to do? You're disregarding that. You're disregarding the consequences. You're not thinking about it at all. Okay. And that's your hope and that's your fear in this month of June 2019 with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, guys. Okay. Because all these things are playing consciously, subconsciously, doesn't matter. But it's all happening when you're taking a stock of every situation in the past, present that has happened to you, with regards to your love story with the Seven of Pentacles in the upright in here, guys. That's your hope and fear, that you should be able to take a stock of your situation in the right way, because you have taken the bull by the horn here. Okay, so you are not going to break down. You're not going to surrender. You're not going to be into the trickery kind of a environment once again, where people can take you for a ride or give you a hard time, and you sit back and you say, oh, it's okay, I love you, so I accept all this. No, you're not going to do that. And that's your hope and that's your fear, that you should be able to take a stock of the situation in the right fashion for you to move forward in the right direction, guys. It's very, very, and this is absolutely, there is nothing wrong with it. This is absolutely logical. If you ask me, I would say this is a very, very logical stand on your part, Capricorn. Very, very logical, guys. Okay. Now, your outcome in here is a Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, guys, which is telling me that from now on, you will not spend anything on this love story recklessly. Whether it's money, whether it's time, whether it's your desire, whether it's your will, anything. You will not live beyond your means anymore to please the other person in here anymore. Okay? Because false success that you had kind of, seen before. False success, not so much from your end, but the false success story from the other person's end has woken you up, and you don't want that back in your zone. If you have what you have, tell me, I will go with it. If you are giving me false success stories, I'm not a part of your life anymore. You're not going to hear that anymore, Capricorn. And you're very, very clear, very, very precise, very, very clear, very, very precise about your want, about your demand, which to me is not at all illogical. It's absolutely very logical given the fact that what has happened to you in the previous time has definitely kind of shaken your foundation, guys. In the outcome, you have the Queen of Wands in the reverse as well, which is telling me, you know, there is selfishness in you, Capricorn. You're thinking about yourself first now. And it's time, I guess. You're thinking about yourself. You're giving rise to your passion. You want to give rise to your passion, although there could be some insecurities too at the same point in time, because, it's human. It's very, very human because it's not something that you wanted to do, but you are having to change and take a different recourse to your action in love, guys. That's what I understand from this reading. Okay, so it's like a change of your complete energy, Capricorn, and that's what you want to bring and manifest the truth in the right way, because you are not, there is no hanky panky about the situation for you anymore. You want to be the emperor in the outcome. Okay, you want to be the authority, you want to be the structure of this entire love story with the right control, attitude, truth, honesty, clarity, dignity, pride, everything in the right place. Okay, judgment in the right place, and that's what you want. But at the same time, in your outcome, you're definitely feeling lonely as well. Okay, you're definitely feeling lonely, but it's not stopping you from moving away from this emotional baggage that you had been holding in yourself, something that you did not like before. Okay, something that which had troubled you before with regards to your love situation, you're moving away from that, although it's making you feel a bit lonely because right now you're kind of fighting this battle on your own, Capricorn. But at the same time, you're leaving that emotional baggage behind. You're setting yourself free, guys, from that trickery, from that illusion, from everything that had been holding you, the false success story, everything, where you have spent the money to please the other person, or you have spent your time, or you have given your energy to please the other person, but that person has not done the right thing to you, Capricorn. So, all those things put together, you are kind of moving away from that energy because right now, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, guys, you want to fill it back yourself first. Okay? You want to fill it back. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You definitely want the teamwork, guys. You definitely want the teamwork, but Ten of Wands in the reverse. You're not going to carry this burden. You're not going to carry this guilt of the past, whatever has happened. You want victory, but you want victory in the right way, Capricorn. That's your stand here. You don't want to play around to get your victory. You don't want to fool around to get your victory. You don't want to waste other people's time just because you want to manifest your own victory. You definitely want your victory, guys, but not at the cost of whatever has happened before. So now, with these kind of cards in here, you want to fill back your cup if things happen to you in the right direction. If things happen to you in the right direction, you're definitely going towards the Three of Pentacles, which is calling out for your commitment, your love commitment, everything, the teamwork together. You don't want this conflict in your zone anymore. And then, of course, for this, you're not going to carry anybody's burden on your shoulder, nor anybody's responsibility of their good or bad, whatever they have been doing in their own self. You are not going to take responsibility for that person. Okay? And plus, you're also moving away from that lingering resentment, with the Six of Sword energy. You're willing to forgive, forget if things come back to you in the right direction. That is your attitude for the whole month of June, Capricorn. And it's a damn good attitude, I would say. And that is what the Four of Sword energy, the reverse. You're trying to rest, you're trying to find yourself, you're trying to find the right answers with the Eight of Cups from the other deck in the reverse, where you want to leave all this messy situation, all these heartbreak, all the grief, and go in search of your own self pilgrimage. Giving justice to yourself first, Capricorn, before you can give justice to anybody else. You are giving justice. You're calling for justice in yourself, Capricorn. And that's what your attempt is, and that's what your awakening is, and that's what you are doing for yourself in the month of June 2019. Congratulations to you, Capricorn. Keep up the good work, and things are going to get better for you. With this, I end my video. Goodbye, God bless, namaste, and see you. Khuda Hafiz, of course, and see you soon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, take care and see you once again. Bye for now.